Aries, welcome to my channel. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message does find you. Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you want a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. We're going to get a message today for you from your spirit guides, and we'll see what spirit has for you. We have the Two of Pentacles on the split, the Empress in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands. A lot of fire energy, Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. I feel like you're starting to follow your heart, your soul. You're starting to become more aware of that voice within you that is guiding you to your destiny or your divine path. I feel like for a while you could have been surrounded by people, places, or things that might have made it a bit difficult for you to follow that path or to hear that voice. And I feel like there's been certain energies, certain excess energies that were unneeded, whether it was within the self or whether it was people around you. That were kind of preventing you from seeing yourself in the divine light that you always were capable of, you know? So you might have been a very confident and bold person, a very passionate person, but there was an energy around you that was almost preventing you from reaching your full potential, I'll say. Seeing yourself in the highest light that you possibly can. And I feel like you're in this period of time in your life right now, Aries, where there's this great rebalancing taking place within your soul in regards to the how you see yourself, you know, and how you're moving forward. Your boundaries, your confidence, the things that you're passionate about, they're all being approached in a different way or seen in a different light, and that's changing who you are as a being. You're coming back into this confidence that is really starting to create a lot of internal shifts, and those are, yeah, Six of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of this. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's like the Moon in reverse. What else? Five of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups. It's like you walked away from something or someone, or even a version of yourself that was really, it was limiting. They were imposing self-limiting beliefs onto you, or their own projections, their own fear, their own self-limiting beliefs within themselves were projected onto you. And for a while, you might have not have even recognized that, like, their fear was becoming your fear. Their own lack of self-belief or courage was like you were starting to embody characteristics of that. You were starting to believe in a false narrative in the sense that you were valuing their opinion to some degree, I guess. But I feel like that's the energy that's been eliminated, and now you're in this period or phase in your life of like rebalancing, coming back to self and reigniting that true divine flame within you, that passion, you know, to be inspired, to take action, to move forward towards the things that light your soul up, and do it with confidence. Can I get an overall energy for Aries spirit? Thank you for any and all messages channeled through me. The Chariot in reverse is your overall energy. Bottom of the deck, still have the Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups reverse, yeah, same message. I feel like, Aries, you're taking a certain breather, a pause, if you will. It's like before moving forward, before taking those next steps, you want to make sure that you're in alignment with yourself, you know, or with your potential, who you know yourself to be internally. You're trying to build up these things that were potentially broken down a bit due to people's mistreatment of you or the injustices that they did to you, you know. It's like before you move forward, you want to make sure that your battery's fully charged, is what I'm seeing. So it's not necessarily like you're stuck. It's more so a choice to regain your strength, rebuild your confidence, get back in tune with the vision, right, that you have for your life, with your potential. Let's get your spread. You have the Five of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in the center. Knight of Swords reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You are very, you're very goal-oriented. You're very determined to make this new beginning or this fresh start. You're determined to make it as beautiful as you possibly can, it looks like. It looks like there's a lot of people or older energies that you no longer even interact with. People from your past that added any type of confusion to you or self-doubt or fear. You really are in a process and period of grieving those connections, knowing that they were not serving your highest good or they did not have your best interest at heart. And I feel like with the Five of Cups to go into the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's this self-awareness I'm seeing within you of who and what in the past, even if it's aspects of yourself, this self-awareness of what was throwing you out of balance or what was contributing to you not feeling like your best self, you know? And that's where you're at, you know? You're taking that pause. You're before moving forward, before allowing yourself to embrace this new chapter, you want to make sure you're done with the old chapter. You want to make sure that all the feelings, emotions, the heaviness that you're carrying due to certain people's mistreatment of you or disappointment that you faced, you're trying to make sure it's all out of your system so that when you do start to embrace the new, put yourself out there, have new experiences. You want to make sure that you're moving forward as you and not this older version of who someone unintentionally crafted you to be due to their own projections onto you, you know? And with this Ace of Cups, it's like this is in the center of your reading. So I feel like currently you're in a place where the King of Pentacles on the bottom as well, you could be very focused on work, but I just see you more so open and receptive to the energy of love. It's like you're allowing that the cleansing has taken place. And now you're allowing yourself to step into that power, to that truth that you always have been. And you're open to whatever life has for you now. I feel like in the past you were relying or you were, I don't know. It's like you weren't moving to the beat of your own drum in the past, you know? And I don't even know if you were in full awareness that you were not. You were letting someone else's actions or feelings or projections kind of determine your rhythm. But now I feel you're in this new period or era of self. What you know who and what is going to contribute to your growth because you now know what you want. You know, you see yourself in this highest potential or to your highest potential, right? You know what that vision looks like. So you know who and what you can and should not communicate with or interact with on an energetic level. Who's going to feed or fill that cup of love or add to it, and who's going to drain it. And I feel you just moving forward in this very abundant way, or this very, your perspective, the way that you're seeing yourself, the way that you're moving through life or carrying yourself is exuding the energy of abundance. And I feel like that's starting to draw a lot of your manifestations in towards you. Like if you're looking for love, if you're looking for a better paying job, if you're whatever you want, whatever you have your focus on, whatever your mind is set on, I do see that starting to make its way towards you energetically. You could be seeing these manifestations take place in your everyday, like, you know, currently. You could start to see them pop up. And it's really, it all comes down to you setting boundaries with that older version of self and this current version of self, knowing the difference between your old lack of certain boundaries between you and this current version, knowing who and what you will not stand for and letting that empower you. I feel like the way that you have this pause that you took with your overall energy being the Chariot in reverse, this pause was so that you could set the rules or the terms and conditions for what this next chapter is going to look like. And now I see you in this beautiful, receptive energy that's allowing you to move forward in the ways that you planned on. So this pause to cleanse whatever you needed to, feelings of guilt or sadness or, this depressive period of imbalance, you needed to pause. You needed to make sure that that was out of your system, or that you did it to the best of your ability. Thank you, Spirit. Before moving forward. Because when you start moving forward, it's almost like you know your worth and you are not going backwards. You know what being at rock bottom feels like. You know what being mistreated or unappreciated feels like. And it just does not look like you'll ever step into that vibration again, to end with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Your finances could be increasing a lot over the course of this year, Aries. If you have goals, dreams, a vision for your life, hobbies, something that you're passionate about, follow that path. Do what lights your soul up, because the universe is very willing to give to those who give to themselves, And it looks like that's what you're doing and what you're focused on, giving to yourself, feeding your soul. Oh, I like that, Aries. Spirit, what do you want Aries to be aware of? Work, achievement, and success. Opportunity or windfall. Getting together with friends over the Ace of Cups. Dissatisfaction with life, obstacles to overcome, and lighthearted, carefree time. So I feel like this is great confirmation for what we were just speaking on. There was this old dissatisfaction with a certain version of yourself, or the way this old time period that you were existing in. There were people, places, and things that made you lose touch with that inner light, and you pausing, recognizing that within yourself, and then rebalancing the energies is really what's shifting everything in this positive direction. You chose to overcome the obstacles instead of letting them break you, and that's, your hard work is leading to achievement and success, opportunity and windfall, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You're going to be meeting new connections or new friends, potentially new lovers that are very, I feel like your standards have risen because you're seeing yourself for who you always were instead of who you thought you once were. Someone else's, there's nobody else's opinion or their projections of fear or their own self-doubt. That's no longer hindering you from seeing yourself in the light that you are able and capable of. So now, with knowing your vibration now, it's almost as if your standards of people have changed, not in a bad way, just in a self-respectful way, and I feel like you're going to be surrounded by people that are very loyal to you. And I feel like life's just going to get a lot simpler moving forward, because you're no longer, you've taken that time to actually heal what you needed to heal in order to achieve this lighthearted, carefree time, So no matter where you're at throughout this journey, just keep doing the healing, keep doing the work, keep rebalancing the energy and cleansing yourself of people, places, and things that don't want you to be your best self, because it only gets easier after that. Aries, this was your message.